Kevin, hey, sorry, I guess you didn't get a squeegee. My guys must have forgot to put it in there. If you're not going to start until tomorrow, then I could shoot you one. But this is the best squeegee there is. This is a 3M gold squeegee. If you want me to ship you one tomorrow, I will. And then this is a break-off knife. So this one was rusty, I found in my basement. But you always want to have a nice sharp knife when you're making your cuts. So the first thing you want to do, obviously this isn't the same exact size as yours, but it's 14-inch high. So take it with the face film up, right? And then you're gonna flip it over, okay? Backing paper up. I already peeled a little of this side here. But what you're gonna do to start is peel back, well, a good 3-4 inches, okay? I'm trying to do this with one hand. Okay, so I peeled back 3-4 inches, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna crease it really well, okay? Don't fear this stuff. It's got a repositionable adhesive. The only way you're really gonna wreck it is if you let it touch itself. If you let both adhesives touch themselves and you put pressures to it, because it's a pressure sensitive adhesive. So as long as you don't, if it just touches, you can just pull it apart, okay? And if you're sticking it onto a latex painted wall, then it really doesn't have a very aggressive adhesive, and latex paint has basically a repelling property to it. So now I have this piece peeled back 3 inches. Now I suggest you, or whoever is more competent, to hold this end and somebody else hold the other end. And you're just gonna keep it up to the ceiling, and the other person will keep it nice and tight. So you're gonna be pulling against each other, keeping it as straight and tight as possible. And you're gonna lay your top. See what I got going on here? My top is folded over, which is fine. I can't pull against myself, but what I'll do now that I have it where I want it, now I'm gonna push down just on the other side of my fold. Boy, this is tougher than you think. All right, so I'm gonna push down right here. All right, just use your finger, that's fine. Okay. Now, can you see what I got here? Let me get some light. There we go. Where are you going, light? Okay. So I just pushed it down on the other side of the crease, and this person is pulling against you in this direction, keeping it nice and tight to the ceiling. Okay, then you're gonna finish. You'd be starting in the corner, obviously. Then you're gonna finish pushing this down. And if you don't have it right, Kevin, like if you see a wrinkle there, you see I have a wrinkle, that one pushed out fine, but at the top here, so you have a wrinkle and it's starting to hit the ceiling, you can peel it back and push it back down. Okay, it's very, very moderately sticky, so it's very easy to maneuver. Once you have it like that, once it's started, the hard part's done. Now what you do is you reach underneath and you grab your backing paper, and while pulling, that other person is still pulling against the other way. I don't know if you can see me peeling it back. So I just peeled another foot. You can see that's the part that's not sticking. So basically what you're gonna do to be successful is read these wrinkles. You see, as I pull down, I wrinkle the bottom. Push up, and I wrinkle the top. So you want to pull as straight as you can. And the reason, see, it should be flat right now, but basically I have wrinkles at the bottom, wrinkles at the top. There's like no place I don't have wrinkles, okay? And that's because it's not pushed down all the way at the top there. Or when I push down that original side where the crease is, that wasn't even. So what we want to do is we want to start even. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all this bottom part, and you'd be using a squeegee, flat. Okay. You see that's all flat now, about this bottom 2/3. And then what you're going to do is you're basically going to peel the top back. I'm not using a ladder here. I'm reaching my ceiling. Okay, peel the top back. So you don't want to squeegee super hard right now, because if you have to manipulate it and peel it up a little bit, the harder you press, the more you might end up peeling up paint or something. So just light squeegeeing at first. So now I'm completely flat. So now when I peel out another foot, you'll see I should be able to stretch this and get no wrinkles. I have kind of a little one there in the middle, but that's nothing. If there was somebody pulling even, not holding a camera at the same time, you now push down this bottom 2/3 again, and you'll peel back from the ceiling down to fix that other wrinkle. But just work about 1 foot at a time, 2 foot at a time once you start getting a little more confident, and you should be good. I have to go. You see across the street, there's a lake at my house. My wife's there with all the kids and all the neighbors. They're all waiting for me. So any questions, I will have my phone down there with me, plugged in on the golf cart. So give me a shout if you need me. And if you're a little nervous and you can't find a squeegee, but most hardware stores or Lowe's, Home Depot, they'll have that yellow Bondo squeegee, which will work just great. All right, man. Good luck. Give me a call. Thanks. Bye.